So, when they signed Vladdy, is this exactly what you expected?
Yes.
Awesome. I mean, this is great. Well,
This-
welcome back, everybody. Welcome to Swing and a Drive, ALCS Championship Edition. The Blue Jays did it. They did it, man. I'm
I- I'm I'm still speechless. Like I don't even know. I don't even know. Was it real? Was that real? Did I
honestly,
fall asleep in my chair last night and just
it
imagine that George Springer hit a go-ahead home run in the seventh inning?
you did not imagine it, man. We're I'm still floating most of the day, right? Like
Oh,
it's
I'm all day.
it's amazing. We could have maybe got on here last night and done a big reaction, but we were busy watching all the reactions and all the post game for
Enjoying it
hours after the
all.
game.
Yeah, it
What a
was
fun
so
ride!
good.
So at the start of the year, we both said kind of we thought maybe an 84 win season. We'll see how things go. Maybe a little improvement, and we were way wrong. And we kind of got an idea we were maybe back in like June,
June.
July,
Yeah,
like we were like all of a sudden, oh, we got a good team. So
they
let's
just started
talk.
gelling.
Yeah. Let's talk about what has happened through the end of the season, but more importantly, as the playoffs started, we kind of limped into the playoffs, right? Like we had to win the four
Yeah,
at the end to get in, and they did what they needed to do, or to clinch
I
the division. But they
yeah.
did what they needed to do, and since then, the brand of baseball they've been playing is outstanding. Sans Bo Bichette.
So I think they've literally they just ended the debate buy or no buy, right?
Yeah.
Like they took those days off. They Vladdy did something that turned himself into an absolute juggernaut in the playoffs. Like home runs, OPS, total bases, just out there running bases like crazy, starting double plays, just
So
doing everything.
ALCS numbers for Vladdy. He had
Yeah,
26
yeah.
at
What do
bats,
you got?
6 runs, 10 hits, 3 doubles, 3 home runs, 3 RBIs, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts, a 385 average, and a 1330 series OPS. He and that was with the first 2 games going 0 for 7.
Oh, and then even last night, he didn't have the greatest night last night. He got a couple of hits.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
didn't
what? Yeah,
go 4 for 4. Like,
last night wasn't his night. But he's the ALCS MVP,
oh
and
yeah,
he definitely earned it.
well deserved. Well deserved.
Other than everybody you can make it. We'll talk about him in a second, but you can talk about Ernie Clement too in that regard. He was maybe a couple swings of the bat away from being in that conversation too. But the big one we need to talk about now is George Springer.
Oh yeah,
That's
Uncle
that's the
George.
other guy. Well, dude, he's so clutch in the
What's left
playoffs.
to say? What's left to say? He was clutch all year though. Like I get that. Yes, he is amazing in the playoffs.
Yeah. Oh
He
yeah.
is a different guy in the playoffs. But he was great all year. If it wasn't for him, they wouldn't even have gotten there. So to see him continue to have amazing success in the playoffs is just awesome, man.
He has completely like reinvigorated himself from a couple years ago, and like he's that version. Like how many of us in Blue Jays fan land were like, okay, yeah, we're kind of watching the like slow decline of a
He was
old
written
superstar.
off last year.
Like it was, we thought, how are we going to manage this guy on our team for the next 2 years for the 23 or is it 26 something like that million a year. The 26 million is a freaking bargain this year, and I'm happy
Bargain.
to pay him his 26 million next year too, because of what they've accomplished this year. At this point, I mean, I want to win. I want them
He
to win the World Series,
literally
but like,
got
dude,
them to the World Series.
yeah, and that looks and in that game, as it went, we, maybe our rose-colored glasses think we won the game, but like it was the seventh inning and it was 3-1
Oh
Mariners,
yeah,
and Dave,
it was tense last night.
they had two big Game 7 moments of their own with Cal Raleigh and Julio Rodriguez
Solo
hitting
home
solo
runs.
home runs. The fortune smiled on us that there was no many on base and they didn't get to do the big damage when they got those swings off.
Yep.
But we were in a position where we were not hitting, and maybe their manager made a miscalculation in getting into his bullpen when he did, or the pitchers he used, and the Blue Jays made it work. They did it when they needed to. In the broadcast, they were talking about Munoz is probably going to pitch a couple of innings, and if they're going to do anything, they need to do it in the seventh. And
crazy.
I was like,
and they put Pizzardo back in there, and I was just like, okay,
gave us a chance. And all you need is a chance.
I saw an overlay of the at bat he had against him in Game 6, where he grounded out.
Right.
And the ball was it was same fastball, 96 miles an hour, one ball height over the other, home run, ground ball.
Exactly. Yeah.
It was crazy.
Well, Pizzardo said in his interview, in his post game, he said something about how he felt like they'd had a good plan. He threw a good pitch, except one game he didn't hit it, and one game he got him. And I mean, if that's his assessment and is like, and he can shake it off and continue, that's a super professional dude, and like good on him if he can shake that off. And then those kind of moments, I think will crush you for a little while.
Sure. Yeah.
But Georgie, I mean.
Did you see the interview of Wu from last night?
No.
So it's not really him that is the highlight of the interview, but they asked him.
Oh, the screen.
And then the screen.
Yeah, I did see the primal. Yeah, the primal screen.
I was like, dude, that's crazy. That.
I have lost
for one swing of the bat. That's us.
I have lost championship games in my sporting life that I would have felt like screaming like that, and it wasn't the ALCS. I can't fathom being that close.
I almost screamed like that when I saw hours before the game they posted Vladdy walking into the stadium. I don't know if you saw that. I'm not even really a Leafs fan, to be honest with you, but I was like, oh God, no. And the response to that was exactly the same thought that I had, and it was super funny with all the comments, but I was like, Vladdy,
you heard it here first. You heard it here first, folks. Vladdy Guerrero Jr. just broke the Leafs playoff curse.
So, did you see today? Pretty much every Maple Leaf was wearing Blue Jays gear into the game today.
See?
And Matthews had a Vladdy jersey on.
Yeah, build it up.
So, they got to ride it as much as they can. They need all the help they can get.
Yeah, no, that's great. Okay, so back to the ALCS Championship. We want a little special mention to some players that have been playing good all playoffs and had their big moments and contributed in huge ways as well as the big guns that are getting all the money. Logan, how about you give me your top unheralded performer of the series?
Well, it's tough to say unheralded because he started getting his due here in the World Series, and he's been getting interviewed on the Fox broadcasts and stuff. And it's got to be Ernie Clement. How is it not Ernie Clement?
Yeah.
I mean, there's obviously others, but he's the guy, right? He's fun to watch. He's fun to watch move around the field. He's having so much fun. His reaction to Scherzer was maybe one of my favorite things in the whole series. And then when he reacted to Springer's home run too, that was he's just such a genuine guy.
Yeah.
And he's out there grinding, having just unreal performance in the playoffs, his first time in the playoffs.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who is we've been talking about this at home, and my wife said just feels like he was in high school. He was probably just one of those guys that was good at all the sports, and that
Good
maybe
at
like,
everything.
and he's sort of got this sort of playful thing going. So I
Yeah.
think that maybe he might have been a little bit of a handful to keep. He's probably bouncing all over the classroom, like keep him pinned down somewhere for a little while. He probably just wanted
I
to get
can
out and
see
play.
that.
Like he's got that sort of energy, and it's infectious. And like he is. Where is he on this
Dude.
list of? So we got league championship. Um, let's go with average. Let's go with our batting averages here, because he has got to be here. He's 10th. He's got a 321 in the ALCS with 9 hits, 2 doubles, 1 triple. He struck out twice in the series. I like, and
That's the thing with him, eh? Like he's the one that brings our strikeout rate down so much.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
They've started to hit. How many
I
pitchers
mean, the
have
whole team.
pitched him without throwing him a fastball? Like it's starting to be a thing. They're like, we can't throw this guy a fastball. He'll
Yep.
hit it somewhere, and
But then
he'll hit it anywhere,
you throw
all
him
over
a
the field.
curveball, and guess what he does with that? Like,
Yeah,
in the DS, he took the curveball deep.
yeah. And so he's just become one of those guys that all of a sudden, when you are going through a lineup, and you're later in the lineup, you're like, there's no. It starts
There's
to be
no
there
break.
is no really easy outs right now.
You get no easy out. That's it, man. That is what it comes down to. Like 1 through 9, no one is easy to get out.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, and that accumulative effect on pitchers, it's worn down the best of the best, which is the kind of thing that is giving me hope for the future. And we'll talk about that in a new episode coming up soon. So we'll leave that away for now. But I'm going to bring up one more guy unheralded a little bit. He's definitely also getting his due. Nathan Lucas. His story and the work he's put in is inspiring. He's an older new player in the major leagues. He's been in this for 10 years on the minors, and he's making absolutely everything out of his opportunity this year. He's had a bunch of just great hits with his average.
Clutch.
333 average with a 770 OPS. He had 9 hits in the championship series.
Yep.
Like an outstanding 27
Hits to bring
at-bats.
Vladdy to the plate.
He has the third most at bats in the playoffs.
Yeah. He's been in second. Like, how awesome is that?
It's great.
Yeah.
I mean, good for him. Good for him. The story of the Blue Jays. And I mean, we're not even talking like what Addison Barger did, what Kirk has done. Like through the whole playoffs. Jimenez, like 2 homers
IKF.
in 2 games, and then dropping bunts.
Shout out IKF for pimping the double play to when the bases were loaded.
When he had and then he put his arm up and he was like,
that was fun. Not a move I thought he would do, but also still quite fun.
Now it's a cool story, and what do you say? World Series bound, man. I can't wait.
Yeah. So sorry, I know we're getting on here. I got one more thing I want to say.
Okay.
About one more guy with this team that's making his first appearance in the World Series.
Yes.
After 43 years in Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
Don Mattingly.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. So.
Yeah.
You know, like
100%. I saw him getting ready.
We got so many reasons to go out there and win this.
Yeah. Saw him getting ready with the champagne before and like he was digging it. He was in the moment.
He was so excited.
And I was like, he's like oddly excited for this. Like, and then they told the story about. And I was like, that can't be. He has to have been to a.
It was hilarious. I was telling my wife while we were watching, like while they're standing there, I'm like, you know what, Don Mattingly's never been to the World Series, and then they start talking about it on the broadcast, and I was like, oh, well, here's the rest of the story.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's good for him. So that's exciting, and like you said, so many more reasons to pull out the W in the World Series and knock off the juggernaut Dodgers, and we'll see what happens here. Game 1 Friday. So let's fucking go.
Dodgers ruin baseball. If they lose to the Blue Jays, it will fix baseball.
You heard it here. Let us know what your favorite ALCS/Blue Jays playoff performances have been, and what you think the Blue Jays' chances in the World Series. And we will talk to you guys very soon. Okay, peace.
Go Jays.